Indian students in the Australian city of Sydney have been rallying for a second night after a series of violent attacks on them. Police say that on Monday night, a similar gathering ended up assaulting 3 Lebanese men in an apparent reprisal for the attacks. India's Prime Minister Manmohan Singh says he's appalled by the incidents. Australia's government insists the attacks in Melbourne and Sydney are not racially motivated. Well, John McCarthy is Australia's High Commissioner to India. I asked him in Delhi for his reading of the reaction so far in India.
Well, quite obviously, the Indian authorities, from the Prime Minister down, are concerned at what is happening in Australia. By the same token, they're urging restraint on the Indian community in Australia. They have been in touch with our ministers from the Prime Minister down. There's a dialogue going on between the two governments, and we have, of course, expressed our determination that this has to stop in Australia and that a number of mechanisms have to be put in place to make it stop.
Do you think that your message from you as High Commissioner, also from Kevin Rudd, the Prime Minister in person, do you think that is reassuring Indians?
Well, I think it is to some degree, but quite understandably they want to see the results of what we're saying. We understand that, and we're determined to make sure that things improve and improve very quickly. Particularly in Melbourne, and parts of Melbourne, where the problems exist to the greatest extent.
Have you got a clear understanding of the dynamic which is leading to this? Indian students who are protesting and then they're being attacked?
I don't think there is any one dynamic which is at play. I think what is at play is that Indian students in significant numbers are living in poor areas of Melbourne where there is a high level of crime. Some of the crimes committed against them have had a racial element in them, and I think there has been increased concern amongst the Indian student community as a whole in Australia. That's understandable. Equally, however, there is concern amongst the Indian community as a whole in Australia that there not be an overreaction. And I think that has come to the fore very much in the last 2 or 3 days.
Australia's High Commissioner to India, here on BBC World News.